time and the lights go out, days are long and we're getting loud. There's a time when we holding back, and a time, baby, when we holding hands. I don't wanna hide no more. We taking love for granted. I don't wanna hide no more if this is your answer. But here we go again. Here we go again. No time to begin. Oh, we're just better off as friends. I got questions, got no clue. What are we? And how are you? My time is up and I'm heading home. What is the reason that you're holding on? I don't wanna hide no more. We taking love for granted. I don't wanna hide no more if this is your answer. But here we go again. Here we go again. No time to begin. Are we just better off as friends? I wanna stay here and home. The boy got me caught in a storm. I wanna stay here and roam. This summer has got me torn. Oh, I don't wanna hide no more. We taking love for granted. I don't wanna hide no more if this is your answer. But here we go again. Here we go again. No time to begin. Are we just better off as friends?
search all I can find. People next to me out of their mind. Looking through the light, gonna make you blind. So-called sophisticated mankind. Brother plan seems to work. Economic growth is saving the earth. Sing alive, tell me what is it worth? A deeper love from the day of your birth. I start losing it, I'm out of control. Part I'm choosing, part I'm playing the role. They get your money, do they get to your soul? I bet you, honey, what you need is a goal. Now you're in it, you just playing the game. Another minute or a second of fame. Say my name, I'm going up in the flame. Another day, another breath of refrain. Don't you wanna breathe? Don't you wanna breathe? Tonight we're in the air.
From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Rasmussen. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man. Not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. Sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Just about ready to roll. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And we're underway. Rasmussen, 6'1" righty, 210 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. Off the mark there. Ball 3. That one ripped right center field, carrying well. And it is gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the D-backs jump out in front. It's 1-0.
Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
The 1-0.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And that one missing low. Way back and out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there. No doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. And this club is fired up right now. This is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
This is Corbin Carroll. He's one of the best players in the game. Just missed.
That's the ball.
And the 1-0.
That's the ball. Low.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Carroll gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In the air to left center. Mullins gets under it. One down. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. Chris, this is an offense that puts the bat on the ball. Tough outs pretty much throughout the lineup, and they have fewer strikeouts than any other team in the league.
Yeah, Boog. Facing a lineup like this keeps you on your toes. You have to make plays for your pitcher. This offense always seems to apply pressure. Plus, if they run the bases hard, it just adds another dimension to their game.
Nolan Arenado, the next to hit, takes ball one. Man at first, one away. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some hitters in your lineup that make contact. Here's a 1-1.
That's the ball.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Smash that one through the infield with a knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Two on, 1 out.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Swung on, belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Out of here. A 3-run shot, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. That one finds the zone, and the count's even at 2. In the air, out towards left center. Out number 2.
Batting 8th, first baseman Pavin Smith.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Tommy Troy. Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Makes the grab on the run. And that'll do it. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Diamondbacks 5. The Rays coming to bat.
Yeah, I'm gonna elevate. Let's go, let's go. Yeah. Keep it up, let's go. Keep it up, let's go.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting the start for Arizona, Zach Gallen. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Digging in, Yandy Diaz.
Number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Next pitch is downstairs. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, first baseman Jonathan Aranda.
Ball.
The 1-0.
No, that's low. Ball.
And another ball. Just a few pitches in, but not very sharp on the mound in the home half of the first.
When you can score some runs for your pitcher in that first inning, you really want him to come out and shut that other team down.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone! He'll circle the bases, and they're chipping away. It's 5-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So digging in, Junior Caminero. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. See, as an opposing offense, how aware of pitch count are you when it's early in the game?
You're very aware because you're wanting to get a good look at that pitcher, and when he's spraying it all over the place, you're just going to take your time, be very patient, and see if you can get into sort of those gap inning pitchers down in the bullpen, because that's where you can really make your money.
That hits the dirt. Ball 2. Gallen, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And gone! They go back to back, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-3.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
No, that's
Pitch
down.
count in
Ball.
great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Ball.
That one
ball.
misses. Ball 3. This one smoked on its way out of here. They hit another.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I'll tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Johnny DeLuca, the next to hit. The 0-1.
Ball.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a man aboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get it into motion.
DeLuca on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. That one carrying. Bangs off the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score and then tie it.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Victor Mesa Jr. next to hit for the Rays.
Ball. That's low.
And there's a strike. No outs. Runner on second. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Puts a bunt down. And he barehands it. Fires to first. Got him. Nice play.
Man, who doesn't love a sweet bare hand play like that? That was amazing.
Hunter Fiducia getting ready to hit. And that bunted towards third. Arenado whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. We head to the second here at Tropicana Field. We're all tied up 5-5. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Ketel Marte. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
0-1. And that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Corbin Carroll. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Zach bunt towards third. And a foul ball. Now. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs, see you later. Definitely builds your confidence out on the mound.
And he lays one down the left side. Caminero tossed to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
Up next.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. In plenty of time to first, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Bottom of the second. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz.
And that's
That's the ball.
downstairs.
That's down.
And that's ball one. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Diaz gets his lead at first with nobody out. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
For the Rays, third baseman.
Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's gonna find some holes.
And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Up next, for the Rays, second baseman, Richie Palacios.
Puts a bunt down. Marte throws to first in time. There for the out. Run comes in and a safety squeeze.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
Johnny DeLuca
Up
next to hit for the Rays. Singled and scored his first time.
DeLuca.
Bunts it towards the mound. Throws to first, and that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Rays 6 and the Diamondbacks 5. Back now in Tampa Bay. Let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Not close with that one. Ball one.
You know, these D-backs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're putting together strong at-bats with good contact, and 5 of their hits have come on the ground. That's a lot of ground ball base hits.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap. And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
That one missed.
No, that's down. Ball.
Off the
That's
mark
ball
there.
down.
And that's ball 2. That one is upstairs.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Drilled out towards left center field. Hauls it in after a long run. 2-way down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now up next for Arizona, Pavin Smith. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a swing and a drive. That one is back. Out of here. A solo shot. And it ties it up. It's 6-6. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
That's the ball.
Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. And that's the 3rd out. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Back after this on the show. Back here in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
Well, these Rays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They've got to be happy with the 6 runs they've thrown on the board. That's usually enough offense to win you the game, so they just have to keep doing what they're doing.
Up.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Liner snagged it first.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
No, that's down. Ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one missed. smoked on the ground a second. Fires over to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
For the Rays, shortstop Taylor Walls.
Tied at 6. Taylor Walls next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1.
That's low. That's a ball.
Ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. And they've rallied from 5 back. It's 7-6. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he was going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Ball, that's down.
Next offering is downstairs.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
2-0. And another ball. Yandy Diaz up next for the Rays. And that one hammered. That's back there. See you later. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 8-6. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, he had the green light there in the 3-0 count, and sometimes guys can be a little too anxious, but he was very patient, allowed the pitch to get into the zone, and once it did, he jumped all over it. Really good piece of hitting.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz now. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the 3rd.
That's the ball, low.
Crushed, left center field. This one's deep, forget it. Hit another, and they add a run. It's 9-6.
In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Kepler should have this one. And that is that. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Rays 9 and the Diamondbacks 6.
Let's go. I can make a big man do the running man. I can make a poor man do the money dance. I just told the label that I need 100 bands. It's not a game, boy, but I need it in advance. Let's go. Wait a minute. Why they in their feelings?
Back here at Tropicana Field, here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Ketel Marte. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Here's a 2-0. And another
That's down.
ball.
That's the ball.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop Geraldo Perdomo.
Ball.
Perdomo measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The Rays leading by 3, top half of inning number 4. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
One out, runner at second. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Singled and scored back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2. In the dirt, blocked. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Pitch kicks away. Runner stays where he is, but the count moves to 2-0. In the dirt. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
I know swinging at a 3-0 pitch can be debated, but at the end of the day, it's a hitter's count. You know a strike is coming, so why not take advantage and attack the pitch? That was a good piece of hitting, and it paid off with the base hit.
This one in the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Runners are at the corners, one away. Pitch gets away. Carroll up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. You need a
worm burner into the outfield for a knock. 1 run across. He is safe. 9-8 now.
Big swing of the bat right there. Just clutch hitting to get him back within 1. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2. In the dirt. In the dirt. In the air to left center. Mesa has a beat on it. 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder Max Kepler.
Just missed. The 1-0. That's a little bit low. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. Another homer. His second homer of the night, and the D-backs jump out in front. It's 10-9.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Here's Gurriel.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Rasmussen maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, first baseman Peyton Smith.
So a workaround situation.
Yeah, kind of. You're not intentionally walking him. You want to compete, but you don't want to give him something too good to hit. If you can get him out on your pitch, then even better, because you got the pitcher leading off the next inning.
Gurriel off of first with 2 away. Dives and he can't hang on. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And that leaves them with runners at first and second.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Next to hit, Tommy Troy.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Down low, it kicks away. Runners hold. Count moves to 2-0. 2 aboard, 2 outs. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
This one in the air right field. DeLuca, long run on his horse. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Diamondbacks 10, the Rays 9. Back now in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Gallen back to work. Just missed. And another ball.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
And there's a ball. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Rays.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish.
Ball, that's high.
Fastball for a strike. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. And he brings it into the warning track.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
1 out man at first. Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls and a strike. That one missed.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
3-1 now. Hard ground ball for a base stop. They fired it quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Oh, just a nice job coming through at a pretty high leverage spot right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
That's the ball.
At the
That's
dish,
down.
looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Now this one gets away from the catcher. And on the wild pitch, down to third goes the tying run.
Well, that could end up being pretty costly right there. They had the double play set up as a way to get out of the inning, but instead it becomes a big strikeout situation with two in scoring position.
Two on, one out. That misses. And now 3-0.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
And there's the automatic. Way back, and it's gone. He'll take a trot around the bases. And that's how they take the lead. It's 12-10.
If there's a most predictable count to get a fastball, it's still 3 balls and 1 strike. I'll tell you what, that hitter was ready for it. He got his pitch, and he absolutely unloaded on it.
One down. Victor Mesa Jr. will hit next.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying. And it is out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 13-10.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. Smith. And he handles it himself for the out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Two down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Hunter Fiducia. He's already homered here in this one.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. Like, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. The 2-1. Bunts it in the air. And that ends the inning. Back here in Tampa Bay, here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Ketel Marte.
Well, these Diamondbacks, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Ball.
In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the lead. It's 13-11. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
In the air, center field. Mullins settles underneath it, takes it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Aranda. And he's safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Man at first with one gone. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. And a sac bunt here. Palacios tosses to first, and they get the out.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Arenado.
That one catches the zone. 0-1. Man on second, 2 down. That one's in there. Going to count 1-2.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Max Kepler in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings through it for the K. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. We head to the bottom of the fifth. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Out towards right center field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down.
Up next for the Rays, first baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
Nice grab. Over to first. And they get the out.
Up next for the Rays, third baseman, Junior
2 outs, base is
Caminero.
empty. Junior Caminero now at the plate. He's already homered in this game.
That missed. That's a ball.
Way to lay
Ball,
off
that's
that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His second homer of the night, and they add a run. It's 14-11.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat and watch it go a long way. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Puts a bunt down. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one.
Can I tell you about the sun? Can I make you believe that in the summer when it burn it don't burn out the leaves? Look, if we staying on keeping the healthiest sheen, that's how our function could be. Start this production with me, we come all time with a band. Music composed with a jam. L-O-V-E, love. And that's word to plug 2 to J.D. Dub. My round is door. And now heat reside way past sun. And we love sun, that's everyone. But can you let your hair down from that?
Now here is Max Kepler.
Center fielder, Max Kepler.
In there at the knees, it's 0-1.
Ball.
Upstairs. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Gone! He doinks it off the foul pole. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they inch closer. It's 14-12. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Ball, that's low.
The 1-0. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Way upstairs. Ball 3. That one ripped left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
The last thing you want to happen is to swing at a ball out of the zone in a 3-0 count. That would have been a called strike, just like everyone in the stadium was expecting. Credit to the hitter for taking advantage of that situation for a double.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Pavin Smith, the next to hit. Bunting, and he pops it up. 1 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder Tommy Troy.
3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
In the dirt. Man at second. Just missed. Ball. This one in the air, center field. Mullins takes it in for the out. 2 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
In there at the knees for a strike. The Rays trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Ball high.
That one misses. Ball 3. Geraldo Perdomo would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
That's a base hit. Here comes Gurriel. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. Though in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit, but you've got to stay within yourself.
Just missed. Tying run is at first as the Rays try and punch back down a run. That's out to center field. Mullins on his way over. He's got it. And that is that. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. Tampa Bay leads this one 14-13. Well, we go bottom 6, and stepping in for the Rays, Johnny DeLuca.
Right fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
Can't glove it cleanly, still manages a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out.
Center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Cedric Mullins. He really made his presence felt back in the fourth inning of this one, Siggy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy with his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Next offering upstairs. Rush to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A solo shot. His second homer of the night. And they add to the lead. It's 15-13.
Another one? 2 home runs from a player not typically in the spotlight for power. Man, you've got to soak up these performances because they just don't happen every day.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. And he just beats him to the bag, gets the out. He wins the foot race there.
Shortstop, Taylor Walls.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. And that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. And downstairs.
That's the ball.
The 3-1. In the air to left center. That is the inning.
Leading off for Arizona, right fielder Corbin Carroll.
In the dirt, ball 1. Next offering is down low. And another ball. Hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Drew Rasmussen done for the night. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Now
Rays.
a new pitcher for the Rays,
Number
Griffin
22.
Jacks.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
In the dirt, and no movement on the bases. It's ball one. Tying run at the plate.
Ball.
And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball three. Nolan Arenado waiting to hit for the D-backs. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there. It's got a chance. Going. A two-run blast. And we are tied.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boog. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Nolan Arenado. And the 1-0. Up the middle. Over to first. That's the first out in the top of the seventh.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder Max Kepler.
Now batting Max Kepler, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Jax, 31 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. On the ground to the left, Caminero on the run, throw to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for the
Having himself a really nice game at the plate.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
That's to third. Caminero. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But this clutch home run gets us even again. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Here's the catcher, Hunter Fiducia.
For the Rays, catcher Hunter Fiducia.
Ball.
And another ball. Here's a 3-0. Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Up next for the Rays, designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Zach Gallen won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
The
Arizona.
pitcher on here, Eduardo Rodriguez.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And that skips into dirt.
Ball, that's high.
The hitters count the 2-0. And another ball. Drilled out towards left center field. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. His second home run of the game. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 16-15.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game. A performance nothing short of clutch. With that swing, he's given his team the lead and a huge psychological boost.
One down. Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays.
Down, ball.
In the air, left side. Troy moving back for this one. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. To tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Junior Habanero.
Ball.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom of the 7th. And now 2-0.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Two down, nobody on.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Rays, second baseman, Richie Palacios.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Richie Palacios. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, but we didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Ball.
Caminero, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Ball, high.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Now one missed. Down. in there for a strike at 91. The 3-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
For the Rays, right fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
Trying to bunt his way on. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. And everyone's safe. They're loaded.
Up next, for the Rays, center
He was
fielder,
racing down the line and probably didn't
Mullins.
assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
So bases all loaded up. Cedric Mullins next to hit for the Rays. Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. Gone. Big time blast. A grand slam. His 3rd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 20-15.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Hit hard on the ground is short. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Pavin Smith.
The 1-0. On the ground, out to short. On to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Up next, for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, Tommy Troy.
Popped in the air, left field. Mesa takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Up next,
Just pull off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Two down, nobody on. Here's a 2-0. And another ball. Here's a 3-0. Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next.
Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Hard hit left side. And that is the inning. The Rays out front 20-15.
And leading off for the Rays, shortstop Taylor Walls.
That one's in there. That's strike one.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That one finds the zone. That's strike two.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The 0-2. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Rays, catcher Hunter Paduccia.
Ball. That's down.
The 1-0.
No, that's down. Ball.
And that's too high. .3-0 down. And there's a base hit to left. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Next for the Rays, designated
back to the top of the order. Next is the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Right through there for a strike. First and second, no outs. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
The 2-1. Way high. What a stop. The feed for one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Runner at third. 2 away. And that is downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over. The Rays on top here, 20-15. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Right fielder, Corbin
Taken high in the
Carroll.
draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
No, that's low. Ball.
The 1-0. And another
That's
ball. (2-0). And that skips in the dirt. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
Whoa, they threw that one behind him. And the 1-0.
Ball.
That one missed. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. And that's too high, and it's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Arenado batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Here's your 1. Moreno leads off first with 1 away. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-1. That one is upstairs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
The D-backs down 5, trying to battle back here in the top of the 9th.
Ball.
Two on, one out. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His 4th home run of the game. And they slice into the lead. It's 20-18.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you've got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
That's the ball.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
In the air to left center. Mullins moving under this one. And there's 2 away.
Up next, for the Diamondbacks, first baseman, Hayden Smith.
Going for save number 1 in this spot. And that one is downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That one out's against the fence. And he's got a double, his 4th hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Tommy Troy. In the dirt, blocked. The tying run at the plate.
No, that's down. Ball.
Hit hard, base hit. Coming home. The relay throw. He'll score easily, and they trail by 1.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. That one was smoke coming off the bat, and it looked like there might have been a close play at the plate. Good job of base running rounding third, making sure he could come in and score that run.
Pitch kicks away. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
So the tying run is second.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
base hit into the outfield. Around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they tied it in the top of the ninth.
That's a big-time clutch performance, Boo. Top of the ninth, your team needs you to come through, and you deliver a game-tying RBI base hit. Now let's see if they can build on that and get the lead. Put the pressure on the other side heading into the bottom of the ninth.
Next to hit, Geraldo Perdomo. This to third, and that chance handled. Tosses the first, and that will end the inning. So a ninth inning comeback here, and this game has been flipped on its head. D-backs lead it 20-20. Bottom of the ninth inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. Junior Caminero. And he's had a terrific day at the dish. Here's a look at his spray chart for this one.
And we can see how he's using the whole field in this one, Boog. That makes it harder for the defense to get aligned when he steps in the box.
Yeah, Singy, he's turning BP into a lifestyle.
I mean, pitchers are calling their parents after games just to decompress.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Richie Palacios next to bat for Tampa. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
That swing is all about believing in yourself, especially here in the late stages. Sitting with the 3-0 count and using it to your advantage. A great job of hitting in a big spot.
That's too low. Ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Kepler settles underneath it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Rays, right fielder Johnny DeLuca.
One out man at first. Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. First pitch just misses. And another ball. Ground ball right side. Tags the runner for 1. Over to first. Safe.
For the Rays, left fielder Victor Mesa Jr.
Victor Mesa Jr. next to hit for the Rays.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Throws to second, There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. The Rays strand just the one, and this ball game remains tied. Back here at Tropicana Field, on to extra innings. Corbin Carroll digs in now. Out to short. Walls throws to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Up next, for the Diamondbacks, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Fires to the plate. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. Now he tries to get back, but he can't. Go ahead run on base. Nolan Arenado getting ready to hit. And he grounds one back up the middle. A dive, he's got it. And that's a great play for the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Making a move at second base, and on the pinch run for the Rays, Chandler Simpson. He's a potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score on a base hit. Back now in Tampa Bay, on to the bottom of the 10th. Victor Mesa Jr. now at the plate. Base open at first now, but here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up the double play with nobody out.
Up next, for the Rays, shortstop Taylor Wall.
Just missed.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Winning run out second, no one out. Base hit into center field. Runner around third, on his way to the plate. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Rays walk it off in extra innings.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
Scoring ball game in this one, a one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Schaubel. Thanks for joining us.